Good Tuesday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone had a fantastic Monday yesterday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Justin Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for your Tuesday. Looking at the radar right now, no rain is falling inside of the entire state of South Carolina. But as we scroll our way out, we're going to move on and talk about the MRMS. And you can see that we do have just kind of like this weird, you can kind of see like a weird like boundary thing right here. This is our trough or our cold air that will be swinging down into South Carolina soon. So that's why we have this. It's actually probably by tomorrow. So you will definitely start to see those cooler temperatures start to take place going to tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, which is Thursday as well. We do have some rain going on inside of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, as well as Pennsylvania as well. Michigan, Wisconsin, all receiving this threat for some rain. New York has a threat for some rain as well. Also up here in just to the west of Washington, like Seattle, for example, as well. And then also down here, just to the south of the Florida Keys, or yes, the Florida Keys, we do have a threat for some downpours through there as well. So you can also check and see if there's any snow going on. I don't see any snow except for up there inside Canada, maybe in northern Michigan. If there's any rain falling up there, maybe in northern Michigan. But that's that right there. Let's go on and talk about our cloud cover. Cloud cover is trying to get into the upstate of South Carolina, the far upstate of South Carolina, but it's not really doing much right now. It's just kind of there, of not really much to be said. And if you move into cloud cover for our future, as you push this forward, cloud cover will continue. Will continue to kind of stay inside the upstate of South Carolina, and then some cloud cover will try to move through even as you get into like late tonight, like going into like early tomorrow morning. Cloud cover will start to move into the entire upstate of South Carolina for our early Wednesday morning. Here's our current temperatures: 44 in Greenville, 48 in Columbia, 55 in Charleston, 52 in Georgetown, 53 in Myrtle Beach, 55 inside of Moncks Quarter, 52 inside of Orangeburg and Fairfax, well as 50 in Barnwell, 44 or 46 inside of Anderson, 48 inside of Bishopville, 50 in Sumter and Florence. Here's our high temperatures for today: around 65 for Greenville, Spartanburg, 66 for Rock Hill, 66 for Anderson, as well as 67 for Greenwood, 66 for Newberry and Winsboro, 68 for Cheraw, 69 inside of Dillon, 70 inside of Florence, Myrtle Beach, Sumter, 70 inside Columbia, 71 inside Aiken, 72 in Moncks Corner, Georgetown, Orangeburg, Barnwell, 75 in Hilton Head Island, 74 in Walterboro, as well as 73 in Charleston. Here's our peak sustained winds for today. Pretty calm, around 3 to 5 miles an hour for the Midlands of South Carolina, maybe even go into the southern upstate. But 6 to 8 mile per hour winds is probably expected everywhere else. Maybe even 9 near Charleston. So again, it's not really much wind today. And then peak wind gusts. Peak wind gusts can most likely gust a max of around 20 to 25 miles an hour, somewhere around there. But that's going to be somewhere in the upstate of South Carolina. We could potentially see 10 to 15 mile per hour winds possible up there inside the upstate. Maybe even up to 20 miles per hour as well. 10 to 20 miles an hour. 10 to 15 near the coastal regions. Then if you're in the low country, like the inland low country, the inland PD, same thing with the Midlands of South Carolina, probably only around 7 to 8, 9 miles per hour, not really much. Here's our first time in a couple of days, or in a while, I should say, since we've seen this. Rain is indeed possible through the next 24 or so hours. So that's why we do have this little threat right here for some rain. We're going to move to the 7Z because the other ones are being weird right now. So we're going to start it starts at 4 a.m. But You can see the map right here. It says 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch possible in Cheraw in that northern region of South Carolina, as you can see on your screen, and also just to the east of Rock Hill as well. 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch is possible. So here is the HRRR, the 07Z. This was last updated at 4 o'clock in the morning. So starting off, as you just go through the day, you're not really seeing much. Now this stops at 9 o'clock p.m. So I can tell you for sure, from now until 9 p.m., not really too much of a threat of rain is really expected. So by the time, 9 o'clock, I get back on to do my live forecast update. So I can for sure say, from now until 9 p.m. to when I go live for my evening forecast update, no rain is to be expected. So I'm just going to end it like that. Because all the other models, for some reason, I could go to the 0Z, but that was last updated yesterday at 9 o'clock. And it pretty much says almost the same thing. Rain really going to be possible near Gaffney, South Carolina, at around 10, 11 o'clock p.m.-ish. And then continuing going to around 2 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, showers will continue to push through. And then you can see around 4 or 5 o'clock, it moves through the Midlands and the PD region of South Carolina. And then some little showers on the backside at around 1 p.m. on tomorrow-ish. So that is that. And let's go on now and talk about the tropics. Here's the tropics right here. Tropics right now, we have two areas right now. The first one in the orange, an area of low pressure located over central tropical Atlantic and producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. The system is forecast to move generally westward, and environmental conditions could become more conducive for gradual development by the middle to later portion of this week. Tropical depression could form as the system begins moving west-northwestward and approaches or moves near the Leeward Islands late this week. 30% chance over the next 48 hours, 60% chance over the next 7 days. So that is Invest 94. And then here's disturbance 2 right here. A broad area of low pressure could develop over the southwestern Caribbean Sea by the middle to later portion of the system, or this week. Some gradual development is possible thereafter, and if the system stays over water while it moves west, if it moves west, and if it stays over water as it moves west, it'll have that higher chance of development. But regardless of development, locally heavy rainfall is possible across portions of Central America. So 0% chance over the next 48 hours, 30% chance over the next 7 days. And that's going to about wrap this up. So I'm going to put this like this, and hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. with another forecast update. So everyone, have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and the share button as you leave.